First here at 5, Terrion Arnold, cornerback for the Detroit Lions, faces charges in connection to an armed robbery and kidnapping in Tampa.
He turned himself in last night and made his first court appearance this afternoon. Fox 13's Kylie Jones joins us live with the latest details on the case. Kylie.
Well, Linda, prosecutors have repeatedly said that Terrion Arnold was behind this alleged attack. But today in court, his attorney said that he absolutely denies all of the allegations. Prosecutors call it a tangled web of defendants who all trace back to NFL cornerback Terrion Arnold.
He plays cornerback for the Detroit Lions.
That's correct.
And then these other people that we're going to talk about in terms of suspects, are they all in some way, shape, or form sort of connected to him?
Yes.
These 6 are charged in connection with an armed robbery and kidnapping in Tampa. As each one has appeared in court over the last several months, detectives have testified that Arnold orchestrated it. It all started back in February.
A gentleman named Terrion Arnold and several of the listed co-defendants in this case had a party at an Airbnb in Largo.
Police said Arnold reported that more than $250,000 worth of valuables had been stolen from that Airbnb he rented.
Mr. Arnold and the listed co-defendants then decided on their own that the victims in this case were responsible for the theft of the property.
Prosecutors say Arnold directed Jasmine Randazzo and Ariana Del Valle to lure the suspected thieves to an apartment in Tampa, where Lindell Hudson and Christian Williams were waiting. Detectives say they held the 3 male victims in their late teens at gunpoint and pistol whipped them while streaming it back to Freddie Hughes, Boakai Hilton, and Arnold before they got to the apartment. Police say the victims had no connection to Arnold's stolen belongings.
I don't care if you play for the NFL or if you're a sanitation worker. We're going to hold you accountable if you come into Hillsborough County and commit a crime. No one is above the law, and no one has the right to take the law into their own hands.
The others were arrested back in February and March. Randazzo and Del Valle pleaded guilty on Wednesday. Arnold turned himself in Wednesday night and made a first appearance over video conference on Thursday afternoon.
In reviewing the pre-trial detention order and the charges, it appears that much, if not all, of these charges against my client rely on the testimony of 2 co-defendants who entered pleas recently. We would ask that the court have the government give us a copy of those pleas prior to the detention hearing.
In an earlier statement, Arnold's management team said, quote, "The government appears to be relying on testimony from multiple convicted felons who have admitted their own involvement and may have substantial incentives to shift blame in an effort to lessen their sentences." The NFL cornerback is facing charges for armed robbery and kidnapping and is expected back in court on Monday. The judge denied that request for a copy of those other defendants' pleas for now. Arnold is expected back again in court on Monday morning, and he will stay in jail until then. Guys.
Kylie Jones reporting live for us. Thank you.